Hi everyone, and thanks for watching the video today all about habit changing for weight loss. I really hope that you enjoy the workshop, take something from it and hopefully learn something from it. It may help you to understand why your weight loss has not necessarily been successful so far. And hopefully it'll open up a few questions that you can ask yourself and come to the answers either throughout the workshop or maybe just after. But before we go into too much detail, I'm just going to go through the topics that we're going to discuss today. So first off, I'll give you a little bit of a snapshot as to who I am and why I sit here today presenting this video. I'll also be talking about the questions that we should be asking ourselves when we embark on any kind of health kick or weight loss goal or fitness goal. We'll also look at how to set goals. So many people come to me with very vague goals. So we'll have a quick chat about that. And then the missing link. So this is a really important part of the workshop today. So mindset, being in the right frame of mind, the right mindset can be really powerful in helping you achieve the goals you want to achieve. And then we'll finally just touch on lifestyle and fat loss, some of the habits you can change and how to change them. And we'll build a bigger picture from there. So moving on, who am I? My name's Leslie Morrison. I'm a personal trainer and body transformation coach. I've been working within the fitness industry as a trainer for the past 10 years, predominantly working with women between the age of around 34, 35 up to about 54, 55-ish. Mainly weight loss, predominantly weight loss, body transformations. I've worked with over 400 women, both face-to-face and online. So obviously there is online products that you can use for coaching with me and training with me. As a result of working with so many women for weight loss, I've kind of become a bit of a specialist in female body transformations and fat loss. So just building confidence in people's bodies and obviously achieving results. With my mindset coaching, I've worked with two of the UK's very best body transformation coaches and mindset coaches in order to understand and fully appreciate the power of the mindset and how it can help you. So that will be implemented in small parts in today's workshop, but also massively through your coaching and personal training if you decided to come and work with me. So what do I do? Obviously, I've just explained a little bit. I work with mainly women, mainly for weight loss, and these are a few of the guys that I've worked with over the years. Not all of them, obviously, but obviously they all started with me for reasons of wanting to change their bodies. So over a period of time, all are different, all have got different goals, all have got different needs and requirements, different workouts, different time constraints and family restrictions and things like that. But all of them have achieved really, really great results, moved on in their lives, and obviously found a level of confidence and a level of happiness within their bodies to go on and do more things. They've all achieved fabulous results, and the two lovely blonde ladies, the twins in the bottom right-hand corner, they are still clients of mine today. And they were really happy with the confidence they got from their bodies. And in fact, they actually said when they were talking to me that it's not just a case of eating the right foods, they're actually eating more food than what they were before and still achieving results. So having that mindset to overcome starvation diets and things like that is really, really key to achieving a weight loss. So obviously I want to thank Joe and Tony for sharing that picture of them on their holiday in Morocco in 2016. And obviously, as they say there in their little quote, you can do it. There's absolutely no reason why you can't. So moving on, just one quick question I want to ask you before I move on. And that is this. And I want you to consider it for a brief moment. Think about the question it's asking you. Are And you can even write write your answer down on a piece of paper if you want to. But I just want you to consider, where is your home? I'll give you a few minutes just to think about that. Okay, you got yourself an answer? So where is home? Most of you probably said the location of your house. And as much as you are right, that is your home, that is your material home. So the actual answer to that question is the one thing that you take absolutely everywhere with you from the moment you are born until the moment that you die, and that is your body. Okay? Your house is where you go to sleep, eat, cook, clean, all of those things, but your true home is your body. It's the only thing that you take with you everywhere you go. It is the home to your heart, your soul, your emotions, and all your feelings. And it's the one thing that without, you do not exist. So if you do not have your body, there is no you. So on that note, I just want you to consider this. Do you respect your body? Do you respect your body? Do you look after it? Do you look after your body? Or do you just hope that later in life it will look after you? How much do you think that your body is worth? Can you put a monetary value on your body? Ask yourself this. Is your car more important to you than your body? How much was your car? What are your monthly payments on your car? 300, 200, 500? But is your car more important to you than your body? Surely your body is priceless because, as I've already said, without it, you can't exist. There is no you. So surely your body should be absolutely priceless. So why are we so afraid or so tight-fisted or so uneager to invest in our health and invest in our bodies so that later in life it does look after us? Just consider that for a moment. How much is your body worth to you? What would you lose if you no longer had your body? Okay, let's move on. So we've all been in this vicious cycle. We've all stepped on the scales one day and screamed or cried at what we saw as the result. So we've all gone on an absolute crash diet, practically starved ourselves, nearly killed ourselves in a fitness class or down at the gym, gone back home after a week of that or a couple of days of that, weighed ourselves and had the same reaction because nothing's changed. So we step on the scales and we scream and we cry and we stamp our feet and we just feel like smashing those scales up. Eat, sleep, rinse, repeat. We all have been there. We've all done it. But this doesn't work. And why? Why doesn't it work? Why does this scenario not work? In most cases, it's because we're overthinking the situation. We're overthinking the weight loss. We're overthinking the meal prep. We're overthinking the meal planning. And we're not considering a lot of other aspects that are going on within our life. Have you read the manual on the human body? Of course you haven't, because there isn't one. Nobody really knows everything there is to know about the human body. Doctors are still making breakthroughs. So we overthink, we spend too much time in our heads. Not enough time present and feeling our bodies. So as it says on that slide there, To think is the language of the brain, to feel is the language of the body. We spend too little time feeling how our body feels, listening to how our body feels. We're always too busy in our heads, too busy thinking. We only notice the body when something's wrong, when something's hurt, when something's uncomfortable. If I said right now, think of your big toe, you'd suddenly be aware of your big toe. Not that anything has changed, but just because you have brought it into mind, you are thinking about it. So when I say we spend too much time in our heads, I mean we spend too much time in our conscious mind, too much time thinking about everything. There's so much going on in our brains, so much activity, we fail to notice a lot of the smaller things in life. So I just want to ask you another question. And again, I want you to consider it for a couple of minutes, and I will give you maybe 1 or 2 minutes just to consider this. But I want you to think about this. Who are you? Can you answer that question? Who are you? Now, ordinarily, if I had a group of you in front of me, I would invite a volunteer up to go through this exercise. But obviously, as we are doing an online webinar, I can't do that. But I want you to think about who you are. So if you're listening to this video or watching this video, I want you to answer this question now. Say it out loud. Who are you? Did you say your name? If you did, answer me again. Who are you? Again, did you say your name? Okay. Answer me again. Who are you really? It's a struggle to answer that question because we spend so little time thinking about ourselves, so little time thinking about what we want, that we almost forget who we are. So, would it be silly for me to assume that you hide from certain truths? And I don't mean hiding in a cupboard because you don't want X, Y, or Z to be real. But from the moment we're old enough to comprehend thought and feelings, other people's dreams and aspirations and wants and desires are imposed on us. They shape us. So, are our dreams and thoughts and feelings and emotions and aspirations and wants and desires really our own? We lose sight of what we want because we listen to what other people want more. So I ask you this. Why are you here today? Why are you watching this video? Why are you spending time listening to me? Why do you want to change your body? Why do you want to lose weight? Why haven't you been successful so far? Why have your weight loss attempts always kind of ended up back where you started? What would it give you to achieve your goals? What would it give your life? These are just a few questions that people don't ask themselves. So just consider them. Why are you here? Why do you want to lose weight? Why do you want to change weight? Why do you want to change your body? And why haven't you been successful so far? Achieving your goal, what would that bring to your life? What would it give you? Okay. Let's look at your goals. This is where most people go wrong. They set their goals and they set them wrong. They're not necessarily because that's not what they want, but it is the first error people make when trying to lose weight or change their bodies. They come to you, or you might be doing it yourself and thinking, I want to lose X amount of weight, or I want to lose X stone, or I want to weigh X stones. And there's no reason behind that weight. There's no reason behind that goal of weight. There's no inspiration there, and there's absolutely no logic to it either. So that might be a bit of a confusing statement, but let's just consider that for a moment. Do you know who you are? Could you answer that question? If you couldn't answer that question, or you found it a bit of a struggle, you don't know who you are now, so how do you know what you want to become? And what is the perfect weight? What are you measuring that on? How do you know what your happy weight would be? Have you been there before? What age were you when you were that weight? Because you're not that age anymore. You're older. Your body is older. Things work differently. And your body needs different things. So don't compare yourself today to your 20-year-old self. Consider the age gap. Consider the difference in your body. Consider the things your body has done. You may have had children or surgery, or you may have had an illness that's not allowing your body to be the same as it was when you were 20. So having a weight as your goal, or having an amount that you want to lose, can actually be damaging. Maybe you're aiming too high or too low. How do you know? What you really want to focus on is inch loss, size difference, shape change, muscle definition, changes in your physical appearance, what you can see, not what a bathroom scale tells you. And I'm pretty sure when you look in the mirror and you turn your nose up or look away because you don't like the reflection looking back at you, your mirror doesn't tell you your weight. Your mirror has no digital display on it that's saying, hey Sarah, you weigh X stone today. Is it? There is nothing in that mirror that relates to weight. So to measure your inches would be far, far more effective in transforming your body. Having a size as a goal rather than a weight could make it a lot more visible for you to see achievements. If you can physically see your goal, for example, maybe a pair of jeans or a dress that you want to get into, it becomes a tangible goal rather than an intangible goal. So just consider, if you came here today with a goal of an X amount of weight loss, just consider how you could change that. I'm not saying that you should be a size 8. I'm not saying that you should be a size 12. It's a size that you would feel happy as, a size that you would feel confident as. Just consider that for a moment. Okay. So I ask you this again. Are you a thinker, living in your head, never thinking about your body, never feeling your body, never listening to your body? Or are you a feeler? Are you present within your body? Are you listening? Are you aware of your body? I urge you to become more aware of your body, purely because it will give you a lot more feedback than your brain, and it is a lot more capable than your brain gives it credit for. So who are you? So I'm going to do a little exercise with you now. Yes, we're online. Yes, I can't see you and you can't see me, but this exercise may just give you a little twinkling in the eye that you were looking for, that little bit of inspiration that you need to help you achieve your goals or stride towards your goals with a little bit more oomph and bounce in your step. So I want you to stand up. I actually want you to physically do this. I want you to stand up. And I want you to take some nice big deep breaths in and out. I want you to start feeling your body. Feel your emotions. Feel everything. Take a nice big deep breath in. And I want you to place your hand upon your heart. Keep your breathing nice and deep. And I want you to feel the love for everything that you care about, everything in your life that means something. It could be your husband, your children, your parents, your career, your whatever it is. Feel the love that you have for everything in your life that you care about. And feel the tingles spreading throughout your body. Feel the emotions pulsing through your bloodstream. Allow that love and that feeling to lift you up. Now I want you to keep your eyes closed and I want you to picture yourself in 5 years' time. You've achieved your goals. You're at that happy size that you've just thought of. Life's perfect. You have everything around you that you'd hoped for. You feel the love for all of those things around you. Just imagine that perfect scenario. Feel the energy coming off of that and embrace it. Picture what you're wearing. Picture the conversations you're having. Who are you with? Where are you? See every detail. And feel every breath. And with every breath, feel that love and that happiness and that energy rising up. Embrace it. You are worth it. Tell yourself now, you are worth it. I am worth it. And I can achieve it. Say it. You are worth it. You can achieve it. You can do this. I am worth it. Because to see is to feel. And to feel is to believe. And to believe is to achieve. Enjoy that image. Taking a nice big deep breath in. As you exhale, just open your eyes. Bring yourself back to today. And just hold on to that energy. Hold on to that feeling. Hold on to that tingly happiness that you've got buzzing around you. Good, isn't it? Feels nice. So as we move on, we're going to talk a little bit about motivation and inspiration because they are two very different things and they make a very, very big difference. So we're all on those Instagram accounts, Facebook pages, Twitter accounts that post up every day their motivational image or speech or spiel or whatever it is they post. And for the brief few moments that you look at it, you go, oh my word, that's me. I am motivated. Give it half an hour and that motivation will have dwindled and you'll have forgotten about that post. And you might even say to someone, oh, I saw a really good post on Facebook today, but I can't actually remember what it said now. Because it doesn't resonate with you. It doesn't hit a note with you. However, inspiration would and does. Inspiration is that image of yourself you just felt and saw in your own mind. that picture of you in the perfect scenario in 5 years' time. That is inspiration. Inspiration comes from within. Inspiration drives you forward. It's something that you are emotionally attached to. Motivation isn't. We don't need motivation. We need inspiration. So over the next couple of slides, we're just going to do a few things to help you find a little bit of inspiration in your own life to move your own life forward. But first, let me just explain briefly what mindset is. So in order to change yourself, you must first change your mindset. And by applying the right kind of mindset will bring things together neatly and effectively. So if you imagine your brain and your body as two separate things, your brain resides above your shoulders, your body resides below. We spend all of our time, as I've already said, above the shoulders in our heads. But by applying mindset and by applying the right techniques of mindset to you, you bring both your body and your brain together. There's less resistance when you want to do things. How many of you have sat there one night and gone, tomorrow I'm going to eat healthy, I'm going to give up smoking, I'm not going to drink alcohol, I'm not going to eat chocolate, I'm going to join a gym and I'm going to do really well, and then not done it? Because your brain is thinking it's going to do those things. Your body, which has practiced sitting on the sofa and watching soap operas and TV shows, it's practiced doing that for such a long time. It's not going to suddenly get up and change. What you need to do is bring them closer together. Bring your brain and your body in level with each other. So when your brain suggests these things, your body agrees. So the first thing we're going to look at, as I've already said, your brain and body, two separate beings. They behave like siblings, and this is true. They always bicker. Your brain says one thing, your body says something else. Changing your mindset brings them closer together, and it makes it easier to change habits and achieve results. So the first question I need to ask you is, why do you want to change your body? Now, this is the first and most important part of transforming your body and your mind. Why do you want to change your body? I asked you briefly earlier, but now I ask you again, and I've worded it differently. Before I said, why do you want to lose weight? Now I'm asking you, why do you want to change your body? Because to say lose weight implies you're going to find it again. I don't want any of my clients or any of the people that I help to regain their weight. I want them to achieve it, and I want them to maintain and sustain it. So, why do you want to change your body? Why do you want to achieve the goals that you've set yourself? Once you know your why, it's going to make it easier. And once you know your why, you can start to think about how achieving your goal will change your life or affect your life or benefit your life further down the line. So we're going to do a little exercise. So you'll need a piece of paper and a pen. I'm going to give you a few minutes to do this. I would normally give a face-to-face client, it could be anything from half an hour to an hour and a half to do this exercise. So I'm going to give you maybe 5 minutes on, we're going to do this exercise together. And what I want you to do is I want you to write down 50 reasons. 50 reasons why achieving your goal and giving your very best in every day, every workout and every meal will be beneficial to and impact your life. Write them down physically. Grab a piece of paper and a pen. Write these down, okay? This is really, really, really important. 50 reasons why achieving your goal and giving your very best in every day and every workout and every meal will be beneficial to and impact your life. So Pick up a pen, grab a piece of paper, start jotting things down. When you run out, read back through the ones you've got and think about what they would then impact. Think about all of the different emotions that you have, all of the different people in your life that may be affected, all of the different social events that might be in some way impacted by you achieving your goal. The different clothes you might wear, the relationships you have with your partner or your children, maybe your career. I'll give you a few minutes of quiet and just think about it, write them down and keep thinking. This is a work in progress. Okay, so have any of you put it would give you more confidence? Have any of you put it will improve your health, make you happy, give you a happy relationship, improve your sex life, give you more choices? There's so many things that you can write, so many things, so many reasons, so many benefits to life by achieving that goal. And just keep going back over them. This is, like I say, it's a work in progress. When I do this with my face-to-face clients, I want 200 reasons, not 50. I want 200. And you know what? They all get it. They all get to 200. It may take time, but they all achieve that number. Because once it starts to flow, it just keeps going. It's like a waterfall effect. It just keeps cascading out. Brings up things that you'd forgotten about, brings up things that you don't think about anymore. Because achieving that one goal in your life can open up so many opportunities, so many doors. It's incredible how achieving that goal, changing your body, can completely transform your life. I've had clients go from being incredibly unhappy, borderline depressed, if not clinically depressed, to not being able to achieve that goal. Struggling, really struggling with meal prep, really struggling with choices of what to eat, really struggling with sticking to their plans. And you apply this mindset, you apply these reasons, and suddenly the inspiration is there. The drive is there. And all of a sudden, these people turn around their lives. They start achieving amazing results. They feel happier because they can see, they can feel what they want to achieve rather than just saying, I want to lose weight. being able to see and feel that goal gives you so much more. So let's move on. So your core values. And again, this is something that would be done on a one-to-one basis, and I can't do this over an online program, or an online webinar. I can do it on an online program, but not a webinar. When achieving your goals, you can use your reasons to drive you, as I've just explained. But stronger still, if we can establish your core value, the one thing that's most important to you, it will give you everything you need. You can establish your core values and the true desires for your future. I've had clients who are incredibly strong women, not emotional women at all, break down in tears when doing their core values, not because they're sad, but because they're realizing something about themselves. They're learning something about themselves that they didn't already know. And as I've already said, we do not think about ourselves enough. And when we are asked to think about ourselves, we struggle. Writing down those 50 reasons feels really difficult because we don't think about ourselves. So, establishing your core values. Now, this is something, it's intangible. You can't see it, you can't touch it. It is an emotion, a feeling, a thought, a principle. It's not a physical thing. It may be pride, loyalty, love, happiness, freedom. Whatever it is key. It is absolutely key to achieving your goals. Absolutely crucial in giving you the inspiration that you need. So we'll move on. So we're now going into the lifestyle section of the webinar. And I know I've covered a lot, and I know I probably am talking quite quickly, but we're on the home straight now. So the first point I want to talk to you about in terms of transforming your body, changing your body shape. Do you suffer with broken sleep or struggle to fall asleep? Broken or inadequate sleep has a massive impact on fat loss. It has a massive impact on transformations. So it completely throws your hormones out of balance, and cortisol, which is the stress hormone, can cause absolute havoc on your results. Good quality, consistent sleep is really important for achieving those all-important results. And there are a few exercises that you can do that will help improve that. So, in order to form a habit, it takes 21 days. So I always recommend someone do this exercise for 21 days. Now, you'll need a piece of paper, a notepad, and a pen, and you'll need to do this every night, just probably maybe 20 minutes, half an hour before you go to bed, okay? And it's called brain dumping. So we contemplate and we show gratitude. This is brain dumping, okay? So it's an effective release for stress and anxiety. And the gratitude is really good for unhappiness and potentially depression. So what you want to do every night before you go to bed in your notepad is contemplate your day, okay? Every evening, write down the problems that you have unsolved during the day. You can't fix them whilst you're in bed. So write them down. Brain dump. Get everything out of your head. Stop thinking. Feel. Remember, get out of your head. Spend more time in your body. So by brain dumping, you write down your problems in your pad and you clear your mind. Now, if you do this every night before you go to bed, what will start to happen is your brain will start to reactivate certain cells. certain neurons. And you might find that the next morning, whilst you're brushing your teeth, brushing your hair, making the tea, putting the kids' lunches together, whatever it is, the answer to that problem will just come to you. You won't even have to think about it. It will just appear. And that is what brain dumping helps. It helps you think more clearly. It gives you clarity. Gratuity, showing your gratitude, is a really good form of improving your mental state, helping you to feel happier. If you write down every night between 5 and 15 things that you're grateful for that day, whether it's something that you've experienced, something you've seen, something you've done, someone you've met, the roof over your head, the food in your fridge, wherever it is, whatever it might be, write it down. And over a period of a few days, you will start to realize how rich you are in other areas of your life. It will start to bring home to you things that you're grateful for, make you happy. And it will start to make you see that you don't have reason to be unhappy. So doing your brain dumping and your gratuities is a really, really strong exercise to help you in bringing a more positive mind. And positivity, as we'll see in a minute, is again another really, really important factor. So mindset, having the right mindset in place, having all of your positive thoughts, having your core values and your reasons and your drivers and everything set up in place, it gives you the ability to deal with things. It gives you the ability to overcome hurdles that might happen. You know, we've all been in that situation where we go to work and it's someone's birthday and cake's in the office and you feel obliged to say yes even though you don't really want to. It gives you the strength and the power to overcome that situation. It gives you the strength and the power to remove yourself from damaging social circles and unsupportive partners, or the strength to overpower those people and feel the strength to say no. Having the mindset in place gives you the strength to control your own decisions and your own life. And self-sabotage is a big part of why people fail. I can't do this. I've not done it before. It's not worked before. Nothing works for me. Believing those things is what makes you stay where you are. Negative thinking is the most common cause of self-sabotage. And if you think you can't do something or you're not good enough, then that's exactly what's going to transcend into your behaviors. It's exactly what's going to happen. You need to believe in yourself. You need to feel yourself. You need to believe you can achieve it, because positivity breeds positivity. Have you ever wondered why these really happy people seem to always have good things happening? Because positive things happen to positive people. Staying upbeat and in control of your journey will help. We all have slip-ups along the way. Everyone makes mistakes, but there's no need to berate yourself for a mistake. There's no need to throw your toys out of the pram and give up at one mistake. And there's no reason that you should go on a sabotaging, destructive journey just because you made one little error. If you made an error at lunchtime, that doesn't mean to say that dinner has to be a write-off or your snacks for the rest of the day. Draw a line under that mistake, move on. Make the rest of the day good. Improve your positive thinking by proving to yourself that you can do this. Because I know you can do this. There is not a human body on this planet that is not capable of getting in shape. There is no reason why you cannot achieve your results. Okay? So if you make a mistake, just move on with a positive step. Just move on and turn it around. Okay. So has anyone got any questions that they want to fire over to me by email? You can do so and send me your questions to Lesley, which is Lesley at lmfitness.info. And I'll do my very best to come back to you as soon as I can. By all means, I welcome questions from these workshops. So, always happy to try and help if I can. But before I ask you one more question, I'm just going to give you a bit of a snappy rundown of how you can change some of your habits. And it needn't be challenging. But you shouldn't try and change everything in one go. You shouldn't wake up one day and try and give up smoking, cut down your drinking, eat a healthy diet, join the gym. It's too much. Start small, one thing at a time. The first habit that you should start to try and build is hydration. You need to be drinking at least 2 to 3 litres of water every single day. Hydration is absolutely crucial in transforming your body. Absolutely crucial in breaking down fat cells. So spend a week increasing your water. Spend a week drinking more. And yes, it may be irritating. You need to go to the toilet a little bit more frequently. But it's a small price to pay if it helps you in achieving your goal. Once you've achieved a successful habit and you've managed to do it every day without fail, you can think about introducing another one. So the second one that you should try and introduce is to plan and eat a healthy breakfast every single day. No skipping breakfasts. No unhealthy breakfasts, no biscuits, no nothing. Just healthy breakfast. And healthy breakfasts don't have to take time. Overnight oats, a really good one. Porridge, very quick. Smoothies, very quick. Fruit bowls, very quick. Greek yogurts, very quick. And again, once you've managed to keep that behaviour going for a week or two, start to look at another lunch, look at your lunch, look at another meal. Start to plan and eat a healthy lunch every day. Allow that to become a habit. And then start to look at snacks. And then dinners. And then exercise. So it's one step at a time. It doesn't need to be challenging and it doesn't need to be hard work. Okay, so just one step at a time. So, one more question for you. How would you like to transform your mind, body, and life? How would you like to achieve your goals and become the person that you saw in your vision? Of course you want to. So for those of you who watch this video, I want to invite you to come and have a chat with me for free. Okay, it's completely free of charge. And in the comment section or in the description below, there is a link where you can apply for what is called a body transformation consultation. Okay, now all you need to do is write in your name and your details in there, click submit, and it will send it to me. I will assess the information personally and I will email you back personally. Okay? Now, I have various products, programs, and online and offline sessions that start from £7 a month and range up to £500 a month. Obviously, everyone has a different budget, but that's the point of the transformation session. We chat either on the phone or via Skype or face to face if you're local, and we'll work out which program's going to work for you. Again, if you've got any questions about today's video, please just drop me an email. Again, my email address is in the description below. And I really, really hope that you've taken something from this video, from this webinar, and you've learned something about yourself. Maybe you feel a little bit more confident about achieving your goals. And I really, really hope that I hear from you soon. Take care, everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.